Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. He's picked his way through. Big chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Short changes him with that pass. Still goalless.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Murillo. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Ball's gone out of play. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. There's the hit! There it is!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 10.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
1 minute added time.
Done delicately. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Vietnam come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
He's missed, but not by that far. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. Decent hit!
That is
decidedly lacking.
Vietnam just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's a fine interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That's a good ball played into space.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Into the last quarter of an hour. There will be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, that's clever. And he's in on goal. Has a goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
That pass has been well intercepted. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Hit into the middle.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be
beyond the defence. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.